Hello, and this is Charisse Mone't, and welcome to A Word on Books. Today I'd love to talk to you about a book I just finished listening to, and it's called The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany is the author. This book was about 6.5 hours long, and let's see, trying to see, and it just came out in December. The book was read by the author. I enjoyed it. It was a good book. Tiffany talked about a lot of different things. It's not chronological. She kind of skipped around, but all of her stories came back and tied in together. She talked about her childhood. She talked about relationships. She talked about being a woman in the comedy industry and how it was perceived. She hit all of those things. What was really cool is when you listen to an author tell their story, especially in their own voice, it helps you to connect better. It's probably one of the best things a performer can do is to put their story out there in their own words, because it makes you want to know more about the author, the actress, the sports icon, whoever. It just makes you tie into them and want to know more about them and enjoy them more. After listening to this, I just can't do anything but say shout out to Tiffany, our Groupon girl. She's doing the thing, and it's amazing to see the things she's gone through. Now, what's really interesting is that some of the things that she talks about in her book, she also talks about in her stand-up. Now, if you were fortunate enough to catch it in your city or wherever you are, The Last Black Unicorn, she did a stand-up. Man, I was sad because by the time I found out she was coming to MGM, it was already sold out. I would have loved to have seen it. However, I got lucky, and my roommate pointed out to me that it was on one of the premium channels. So I did get to catch it, and it was a really good stand-up. I would have loved to have seen it live and in person, but it is what it is. I got to see the stand-up on TV, and it was really great. There are things that she talks about that are just real, or it makes you think about other people, or you might see some things in yourself, or you might, I guess I look at her differently in the sense that every time I listen to somebody's biography, I get caught up in it, and I feel like, damn, I could be that person's friend, or I could hang with that person. So it was a good book. Now, as far as the narration goes, I will say that there are some points in the book where it sounded as if she was just reading words off a page. As she got more comfortable, it became more conversational. There were parts in the book that were emotional for her, and the true emotion showed through her reading. But there were times that it sounded like reading and that she wasn't comfortable. When it was conversational, it was a great conversation to be had. It was a nice insight into her life. I don't think this is the last we'll see of Tiffany Haddish, the author, as her story continues to grow. I just think she'll share more. I think she enjoys sharing. I think it's therapeutic for her. I felt like she opened her diary and read us her diary and kind of exhaled afterwards. So with that, it's a really good book. Cheers, Tiffany. It's real good. I give you 4 glasses. It was just a really good book. Shout out to Tiffany. I'm telling you guys, make sure that you follow her on Instagram. Also follow me on Instagram. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook. Subscribe to my channel here. My goal is to get 1,000 followers. And I can't do it without you, because remember, without you, there is no me. Thank you. And with that, I wish you the best and ask you to have an enjoyable day. Bye.